It's the second practice of the spring, and the defense is carrying the team. The players are excited about the new defensive scheme and the coaches. Byron Moore is hyping the defense with a large presence on social media. Reporting live from Anderson Training Complex, I'm Lauren Harris. The UT baseball team is taking on Ole Miss today. After getting off to a slow start, their freshmen have been able to pick up their game. Will it be enough to finish out the season strong? Reporting live from Lindsey Nelson Stadium, I'm Lauren Harris. Coming off a 5-game winning streak, the Lady Vols will take on Mississippi State tonight. With Isabel Harrison's recent knee injury against Notre Dame, will key players Kamiko Williams and Tabor Spaney be able to pick up the slack and sink the win? Game tips off at 7 p.m. Reporting live from Thompson Bowling Arena, I'm Lauren Harris. The recent Boston Marathon attacks have truly hit home for the UT swimming and diving team. Swim team alum Nicole and Michael Gross were among those injured in the bombings. Nicole has been faced with multiple surgeries this past week. Let's find out how the team here at UT has been showing their support.
UT junior Tyler Wadzinski never imagined the possibility of a bass fishing scholarship right out of high school.
I'm really grateful for the opportunity that I had to fish at Bethel and get the scholarship because I learned a lot of great things. I met a lot of people, and on top of all that, it really helped financially because most of these clubs that are fishing for even bigger schools like the University of Tennessee Knoxville have to pay for everything out of their own pocket. But at Bethel, everything's paid for.
Wadzinski was offered a bass fishing scholarship to Bethel University, one of the first ever bass fishing scholarships. Something he merely thought of as a hobby was going to be able to put him through his college years completely debt-free.
I've always loved fishing since I was really little, and then since I was little, all my friends told me how competitive I am, so once I found out about tournament fishing, I just knew it was made for me.
Transferring to the University of Tennessee was not an easy decision. However, Wadzinski decided in order to pursue his dreams of becoming an optometrist, he would have to make the move to Knoxville.
I've really enjoyed fishing at UT a lot because I get to see the business aspect of everything. I get to see having to deal with sponsors and having to manage your money better and stuff. And I think in the long run this can actually help me more because one day I hopefully will have my own practice as an optometrist.
Not only does Wadzinski enjoy fishing as a personal hobby, but loves teaching his younger brother and family friends the art of fishing. One day, Wadzinski hopes to be able to start a summer camp for kids with a passion for the great outdoors, just like he had growing up.
I just think fishing has made a positive impact on my life, and without it, I don't think I'd be where I am today. So I just want to be able to share that with the next generation and get more people involved.
Even though Auburn grabbed the tip, the Lady Vols had their way with Auburn. They stepped up their defense, causing chaos on the court every time Auburn had the ball. Auburn had many turnovers due to Tennessee's in-your-face defense. Many of the Lady Vols' points came off transition buckets. Not only did their defense come to play, their offense also looked great. On offense, they had great spacing on the court and even better ball movement, creating great looks at the basket.
Lady Vols dominated the first half thanks to their hot three-point shooting. They connected on 7 three-point attempts on their way to a 44-21 halftime lead.
The Lady Vols forced 20 turnovers and snatched 44 rebounds to Auburn's 30. The Lady Vols had 5 players scoring in the double figures. Megan Simmons with 24 points and Sierra Burdick with 15 points.
The last 2 days, all we've done is defense. We haven't touched the basketball on the offensive end the last 2 days, so you're seeing, I think, the result of us emphasizing our defense, and it got us going. It just got us momentum.
After advancing to 23-5, the Lady Vols will take on Arkansas this Sunday.
A busy weekend with UT Sports. Here's Lauren.
Thanks, Thomas. It's sweet to be elite. The Lady Vols took care of business in the Sweet 16 this afternoon despite playing a virtual road game against Oklahoma. Lady Vols facing the Sooners in the Oklahoma City Regional Semifinal. Off the steal, Kamiko Williams dishes it out to Megan Simmons. She hits her lone bucket of the night. Tennessee up 9-3. The senior Kamiko led all scorers tonight. Here misses the baseline lay-in, but gets her own rebound and putback. She finished with 15. Isabel Harrison with the jumper, part of a 10-0 run by the Lady Vols. Izzy with the dozen. Into the second, Tennessee struggled coming out of locker room, but Sierra Burdick gets them going and hits the jumper. Now up by 20, the basketball Pass down to Jasmine Jones. She misses the easy layup, but is there on cleanup duty. Lady Vols wins 74-59. The upset of the weekend was in the game following the Lady Vols. Top-ranked Baylor taking on Louisville. Shoni Schimmel, the crazy reverse. Louisville led by as many as 16, and Louisville would hold on for an 82-81 win. It's Louisville and the Lady Vols Tuesday night. The Vols baseball team was an error away from winning Game 1 of the series against number 3 Vandy, then gave up the big inning last night in an 8-3 loss. Today, the Vols look to salvage a game in a series against one of the top teams in the country. Top of the second, A.J. Simcox with the base hit through the hole. Parker Wormsley scores. Vols led 4-0 after 2. Vandy put this game away later. Connell Harrell with the shot to the gap that brings home a couple runs. Vandy wins 12-8. That's all for sports. Back to you, Thomas.